premeditated yesterday? Did you think about decades of life?
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, not necessarily the full ejection, but I definitely wanted to make my point. I thought that, early on, the tone was being set in the wrong direction. And, just wanted to set about trying to change things. All credit to the guys. They really responded, picked up the pieces. The staff did an incredible job of navigating that game. Most important thing is we got the win, and that our guys responded, and we played well over the last 3.5 quarters.
Was it kind of the perfect kind of combination of things that sequence that led to the no calls?
Yeah, I mean,
you've had issues in the past, probably officiating in the city.
For sure, no doubt about it. Thought that particular sequence, I thought there were multiple opportunities to make the call, and some of the ones before that even. So, and also just had been a little frustrated with how we were playing overall at times. So, try to give us what we need when we don't have it.
Overall, you guys responded. They could win.
Yeah.
How did you like how they managed the rest of the game?
I thought they did a good job of executing the game plan at a high level. I thought we won. We won the possession battle, which we talk about against those guys, which you have to do. We did a pretty good job of keeping SGA in check. He obviously did his thing, but. And then just keeping the emotions of the game where they needed to be. So that was important for us too.
Now you have Milwaukee coming up, and they're a little short-handed. Last year was kind of reverse. Milwaukee was short-handed, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Then you beat Oklahoma City.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah.
So it was kind of the exact circumstance
right.
flipped. So kind of what's the emphasis now, knowing what this team's tendencies are?
Yeah.
Big emotional win against a big opponent now, a team that maybe even a little short-handed.
Yeah, I think hopefully this is the beginning of our kind of mid-season awakening. We've played good basketball at times. I think we can play with a little bit more urgency at times. I think we've had some tough or unfortunate losses, which is going to happen during the season. But I think some of those that we need to guard against are exactly the types of teams that we'll see in here tomorrow. A really well-coached team that plays hard, has guys that can really score it. Missing some of their key pieces. This has been a bit of a trap game for us in the past. So we've talked about it, and we need to validate our good performances by playing that way every single night, regardless of who we're playing.
After an ejection like that, I'm assuming you're still watching the game. Are you
Sure.
able to kind of like take a step
Yeah.
away and see different things when you are watching it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a very different experience watching your team play. Without the ability to impact things, but more importantly, you do have a natural distance to see some things, see some tendencies in your team, for sure, as well as maybe some tactical stuff.
Rob in particular last night, I think that was one of his better games of the season.
Mm-hmm.
0 points.
Sure.
What did you kind of see from him from like that aggressive standpoint?
Yeah. Well, very proud of the way he rebounded the ball. He had 6 rebounds, defensive rebounds for us. We need people who go get the ball, always 50-50 balls, rebounds in the air, all that stuff. He always does a good job of playing with pace against Oklahoma City, handled their pressure, did a good job, didn't turn it over in traffic, which was key. Kind of kept the offense ticking over. So really good performance by him.
Your second NBA ejection, how many do you have over in Europe?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. So
too many to count?
Not too many to count, but I had a handful. Had a couple in the G League as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
A couple G League. I'm surprised there were G League ejections in there.
Yeah. They didn't cost as much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You ended up shooting, I think, 47 free throws last night. Is that kind of what you hope for when you do something like that? That you can affect maybe how the game is called because you made such a statement of that?
You know, I mean, ideally, like whether it shakes out to be 47 free throws or 27 free throws or whatever, I think it's just you need the game called in a way that's kind of even on both sides. That's everybody's goal in this game. You know, maybe there's 57 free throws that could have been shot in that game last night. Who knows? I don't know. Like, you know, so it's just trying to bring some intensity to the moment and have everybody kind of react and respond to it.
You've talked a lot about like wanting to get that defensive identity back this year, and it seems like the team at times has it, at times doesn't.
Right.
It really seemed like against the Thunder, that was maybe the first time they played full 48 minutes of really good defense. Is that kind of something that you're looking to build off of and
Sure.
fuel going into?
Yeah.
these games?
Again, it's just, you know, one of our characteristics that this team's had in the last couple of years is, you know, we've always met the high moments. We haven't met the low moments as well, you know. And by that's not disrespecting any game that we play. It's just that when we know there's a big game, a big opponent, a big time moment in the season, like we always meet that. You know, like we have to train ourselves to be better in the other moments, and you know, try to play to a better standard.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.